Yulon True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's time for another ship I haven't talked about yet, and that is the Meridian. I already talked about one refit, but not the ship itself. You see it here on the screen, and it is a very helpful one. But before I tell you how helpful, I just want to remind you, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet, but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, please also click this little bell and all notifications so that you will be notified when another video is out or when a live stream is upcoming. But now let's talk about the Meridian. For this, I just changed the picture a bit. The Meridian is the isogen miner, and it brings some other advantages with it that I talk about a little bit later. The Meridian is a rare 3-star ship, and it needs 100 blueprints. How to get them and why it's hard is also part of this video. But I first want to talk about the bonus of the ship, and the ship ability is isogen mining. The Meridian's mining bonus from the mining laser is increased by 2000% when mining isogen, and that's why it takes so long if you take another survey ship, but it's quite short when you take the Meridian. And from a certain point in this game, if you just started, and I know that I have a lot of viewers that just started the game, it will not be that hard, and you might not need that much stuff. But when you are a bit further in the game, in an alliance with territory, you will need tons of isogen, and you will need tons of all three kinds of isogen in the end. And to mine that, you will need the Meridian. It also has one other advantage to other miners. My Meridian has quite a nice warp range. The starting warp range is 46, but my Meridian is tier 9, and I can mine with a Meridian as well in deep space quite well, and it's not that slow either. So I even use the Meridian for that, but of course for the main purpose of the isogen mining. One big advantage is that when you have the Meridian, you also have the territory refinery I already talked about, and here you can refine the isogen. You can get all these progenitor stuff you need for your alliance, and you can get additional stuff if you also have the Meridian refit, and that is something that is really helpful. What you see here with the improved refinery, that has to do with our territory, so that doesn't come from the Meridian, that comes from our territory. But you also will have the iso emulsion to also iso resin exchange later with the refit, and so not with the refit. The refit just extends your isogen refinery, but that is really helpful as well. If you haven't seen that video, it's in my refit playlist. The problem with the Meridian is there's no easy way to get them except paying for it. Otherwise, there are sometimes events here. Like the last time, we don't have any source for the Meridian at the moment. The last time we had a chance, or my people that didn't have a Meridian yet had a chance to get it in the Thalaran event, but you don't see anything like it right here at the moment because it's over, and the events like this always appear about 3 times a year only for a very limited time, and there you have to chance to get it. Otherwise, your only chance is to get it in the Scopely store. I got mine via a very early special event, but they sometimes have ship limits, sometimes don't in those events, so it's not always guaranteed that you can do it in one. But let's have a look here in the shop what they say at the moment. There is the Meridian. The full unlock, the cheapest version, is 59.99 euros here in my shop in Europe, and that is the cheapest version to do that if you don't have the patience to wait for one of those special events. And now we just had one, so it will be some time until that happens again. And in between, it's very unlikely that you can get Meridian blueprints. So those are your two options: to be patient until one of those events comes, or to pay 60 euros, dollars, or pounds. I guess the price is everywhere the same. And to get it. And I don't know about the prices in other currencies. I'm sorry, those are the three that I'm usually talking with here in game. But I do like the Meridian, and I, as you could see on my in my docs, and one of my docs is my Meridian, because I just recalled it, so it doesn't hang around OPC in our territory, because I'm mining a lot of isogen at the moment. Rumors have it that next week there will be the territory reset, although we haven't heard anything specific yet from Scopely about the next territory season, but rumor has it that next on the 23rd of January there will be the next reset, and then until we manage to conquer enough territory with all the resources we have now again, we cannot mine this isogen, at least not 2-star and 3-star, as I always call them, and only ISO 1 can be mined outside of territory, and so I have to make sure I get a lot of this right now. But to build up a reserve is quite hard when opening the maximum of chests is quite expensive already. But without the Meridian, that wouldn't work at all, and that's why I'm using it. If you have questions, for example, about the Meridian because you don't have it yet, then please write a comment. You know that I'm always reading your comments under the videos and try to answer all questions, or to fulfill video requests. So if you have a request for a certain topic, please write it in the comments as well, if I haven't already done that video. And with now approaching the almost my 300th video, somebody can overlook something. But just ask and I will see what I can do. And if you want to add something about the Meridian, about your use or whatever, then please also let me know in the comments what you think about it. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.